Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to your Sunday morning matinee of 2013 Cherokee hockey. As the Cherokee just took the ice for their first game of the day against the Cleveland Barons AA team here from the Euclid City Park Ice Arena, also known as the Clifford Orr Arena. So we'll be getting underway just momentarily as both teams have now made their way onto the ice. And it looks as if we only have one official at this current time. About ready to get underway here with the opening face-off. Both teams getting their last little pre-game preparation speech in. And it looks like the coaches for Toledo decided to have Colton start this game and Sammy's going to start the second game in the afternoon match. Starting lineup for today is Tate Dunn taking the opening draw with Brighton Russo on the left wing and Carter Krug on the right, with Luke Wolf and Brantley Clark starting on the defense, again with Colton Bowes in between the pipes. Puck was brought into the Toledo defensive zone. They're able to chip it out deep into the Cleveland zone. I had the thought this morning of packing my own on-ice officials gear, as it looks like we're going to go solo with just one ref today. Most tournaments I take my ref bag with me, knowing it was only a day trip. I thought we would have been safe, but apparently I was mistaken. Face-off won by Dunn over to Weston Rourke. He throws up the boards. Cleveland's able to keep it in just momentarily. Brighton Russo hard on the puck on the near boards. He crosses over the blue line, chips it over to Tate Dunn. Tate throws it on net, puck's still loose. And that was a quick whistle by the official, but with only having one, he's only got 2 eyes, not 4 out there, so not a bad call. Playing it safe. Looks like Toledo went ahead and made a line change. You got Roman Signs on the draw, wins over to Frank, gets a one-timer off, that gets deflected into the far corner. Cleveland throws it up the boards, held in there by Weston Rourke. Dunn still battling with his guy. He steps around one, toe drag, lost control of it as Thomas was taken out. Puck chip back in the corner by Jack Franks. He's battling with his guy. Thomas picks it off, comes across, puts a shot on net just wide. Good hand-eye coordination there by Thomas to get a quick turn and shot on net, but he put it wide of the net. Puck's still deep behind the Cleveland zone. We're looking for a breakout pass. They've got a winger on the far side. Spencer's getting his head down. That puck's brought in, stick handle out, and that's going to be offsides. Face-off won there by Cleveland. Cleveland won it over their winger, but got knocked away by Toledo. Russo over to Wolf. Wolf up to Krug. He chips it into their offensive zone on net, and the goalie's going to cover it. Now, it could be a matter of us starting maybe about 15 minutes early, so we might have a second official showing up momentarily. But until then, we're just going to go with one today. Face off one back in the corner by Cleveland. Their defenseman throws it out of the zone into the neutral zone, and that's going to be offsides. Puck controlled by Cleveland. They try to get into their offensive zone. Battle here at the near boards by the blue line. Puck's knocked back into the neutral zone. Cleveland tries to regroup. That puck's knocked away by Russo. Cruz able to pick it up. Not sure what that was. It must have been an offsides. I didn't see it. Face off one by Dunn to Russo. Russo chips it in the zone. Tate's going to go for a line change. Cleveland picks it up behind the net. A little bit of a clutch and grab there by Carter. He got away with it. No harm, no foul. Puck comes into the defensive zone. Thrown out back in the neutral zone. Cleveland's going to regroup. Their defenseman's look it up. Throws it back towards the Toledo end. Martin kicks it off. Brings it back into his defensive end. Throws it across the ice. Stick handle for a moment, bring it into their offensive zone, get the shot off. Puck's knocked down by Clark. Colin's able to control that to the corner. Puck comes out to the blue line. Fan shot, still able to get it towards the net. Shot wide of the net into the near corner. Thomas battles his guy, gets it, brings it up the boards. Trying to tip that up to Signs. Signs is on a breakaway. Kicks the goalie once, puts it on the far side deep. Nice job there by Thomas and Franks to get it out of their defensive zone and headman it up to Roman Signs, who buries it to make it a 1-goal game here with 10:04 left in the first period. This line's really come along the last few games, starting back in Pittsburgh, is Signs, Wojtkiewicz, and Frank. Doing a really good job of spreading the puck out amongst themselves. I believe everybody on the line's got a goal or two over the last week with a handful of assists each. It's good to see that this line's starting to gel and see if they can't put more up today. Cleveland brings the puck in wide. They're going to put a shot on net. That goes off Colton's glove back behind his net. He's still focused. He's looking for the puck. He's got, can't tell who that is. Looks to be Signs getting back to his feet as the puck comes up to the blue line. Puck dumped deep in the Toledo defensive zone. Rourke grabs it, throws it back for a reverse to Signs. Signs stick handles through one, chips it up to Frank. Frank takes it into the zone. He's going to throw it back in towards the net. That's going to go behind the net. It's a Watkevich is there to pick it up. He's looking for Signs and Jax out front. Jax is going for a line change. Now Signs has got it going for the wrap around, trying to jam it short side, but wasn't able to. Good toe save there by the Cleveland goaltender as Cleveland regains control of it. Across the front of that pass over to his partner, and they get it out from the neutral zone. Tate gets it from Watkevich. Watkevich steps through, backhands it just by the net with Tate done. Cleveland has a guy wide, looking for the cross-ice pass, but he's going to stick up the boards to get it knocked away by Tate. Thrown back in the neutral zone is Toledo. Cleveland regroups, throws it across ice to 10. 10 makes a move there at the blue line, burns Clark, but gets the help from Carter Krug. Good chest save there by Colton to stay square to the puck. Brantley's able to clear it up the boards and out to the neutral zone. Puck still loose. Krug up to Russo. Russo takes it wide. He's going to drive to the net strong off the shoulder of the goaltender and deflects into the near board corner. That's going to go for an icing as Roman had plenty of space to get to that center ice line, but instead of doing so, he was just a little lazy, had only 2 strides to make, and that would have been a good puck. It's a very small, confined rink that we're playing in. Brings it back to the youth days for the coaching staff, myself, and David Watkevich, who's played in many small barns, as we call them in the hockey industry, hockey world. Puck cleared out to the neutral zone by Frank. He gets it picked off. Cleveland brings it back in the zone. Frank's hard on his guy. Weston's there to help support. Signs picks up the puck as it comes up the far boards. Puck shot wide. Puck shot wide at Colton. Thomas got the puck. He brings out the neutral zone, gets it up to Jackson. Jackson's going to go. He tries to throw it over Thomas. Thomas gets it. Gets the stick tied up as he tried to get the shot off. Puck's still down in the corner. Thomas threw it out to Jax. Jax was going for a line change. He didn't see the pass. Good job by Thomas to get the puck out of the corner and throw it to the front of the net. Just didn't pick his head up quite soon enough to see Jax making his way for the line change. But that puck's thrown up the near side boards in Toledo's defensive zone. Not held in by Cleveland. That's going to come back into their defensive zone. Right winger looks up the boards, chips it off the boards, gets in the skates of Russo. He's able to hold the puck in. They're still battling over there. The puck's loose. Puck thrown towards the net, but picked off by the defenseman. He headsmans it to Davies. Davis. He's taken wide by Clark, who's angled off in the corner. Tries to throw it out front. Wolf's there to lift the stick of the defenseman. Carter lost his edge, but pops right back up. He's over there battling Davis. Dunn picks up the puck. He's got 2 guys to beat. He's already beat 1 wide. He's going to cross him over, split him, come through. Nice toe drag. Wasn't able to get the shot off. Russo's looking to the blue line for Lombardo. Lombardo's going to go across ice to Rourke, but just outside the zone, so Toledo's going to have to tag up. Good job there by Krug to chip with the Dunn. Dunn crosses over. He's got Russo opening up for a one-timer. Shot gloved there by the goaltender. We're going to have stoppage in the play. Puck brought out to the neutral zone by Cleveland, picked off by Signs, chips it over to Watkevich. Watkevich is flying today, but not able to control the puck there at that time. As it got knocked away, he's still battling his guy along the near boards. Puck held in by Lombardo, he steps up. Signs has got it, he's going to try to chip it out front to Jax. Thomas chips it over to Jax, he puts it just outside the near post. Headman by Cleveland. They bring it out through the neutral zone across into Toledo's defensive end. Stick lifted there by Signs as Cleveland was good glove save there by Colton. Colton looked like Ellis Island out there with the Statue of Liberty with that glove save. Look, Ma, look what I found. Face off won by Dunn. Back to Wolf. Wolf reverses it, throws it up the far boards, up to Krug. Krug chips it out to Russo. Russo's got the speed. He's got a guy behind him. He gets tied up. Nice ripper and puts it far side just above the goalie's pad. And that's going to make it 2-0 Toledo with 4:40 left in the first period. Coach Wolf had to get Colton's attention as the puck was shot back down by Cleveland, trying to show some respect, as we do now have 2 officials on the ice. He must have decided to sleep in after making his way through the flats last night in Cleveland. Blue line held there by Clark as he's able to dump it back in just momentarily. Krug still holds it in. He throws it deep into the zone of Cleveland as he's going to make his way to the bench for a line change. That puck got deflected by Dunn. Russo throws it back into that far corner, and Cleveland's going to chip it past Signs, try to get it up the boards and get it out. The defense has got 2 guys in front of him, wasn't able to get the pass off. It's dumped back deep into the Cleveland zone. Tate picks off that pass, rebounds there. We don't have Colton on camera, but he's down there doing his Thomas Rice impression, half asleep as he's waiting for a puck drop. Puck comes down the near boards, brought into the Cleveland offensive zone. Good defensive play there by, I believe that was Weston, as he took a tumble and slid into Colton. Luckily the puck was behind him and not in front of him. Puck chipped out by Signs. He picks it up, crosses over one defenseman, crosses him over again, but had a winger pick him off. Signs got tied up there. Lombardo's got it. He throws it deep in the zone. He's going to go for a line change. Frank's hard on it. Forces his guy back behind the net. Cleveland throws it up the boards, up to the winger. He's got a guy center ice. He headmans it to him. Rourke got his stick on it. Brantley chipped it back. That got deflected by Brantley's stick. Thomas wasn't able to get it out of the zone, but finally does. Puck chipped across the ice. Krug overskated the puck as he was going right to the guy where the puck was going, but it took a wild bounce. Puck comes in. Shot wide of the net. Colton read that play well as he followed the guy and not the stick. Tate still has it. Makes a move to the blue line. Headmans it up to Russo. That puck's knocked out. Russo's got to clear the zone in order for Tate to chip it back to him. Russo picks it up with a nice little give-and-go pass by Tate. You hear the coaches yelling, shoot, as we're trying to get more shots on net. Not quality, but quantity at this point. Just trying to get a little bit more offensive power going. Wolf picks that puck up on the neutral zone, chips it off the boards to Carter. Carter has Tate with him. He feeds Tate. He puts a shot on net, and that goalie stretched from here to the Mexican border with his right leg and made a great kick save. Puck's brought in down the near boards. Tried to feed it across the back door to the Cleveland Baron on the backside, but he was tied up by Carter. Brantley chips it off to the near boards. 2 guys still in front. That puck's covered by Colt. Brantley took exception to that jab on Colton. Good to see him stand up for his goalie. Toledo's ahead 2-0 in this morning matchup with 1:20 to go in the first period. It's a good back and forth game by both teams. Toledo's just had the opportunity, a couple more quality shots on net. But I will say Cleveland's been doing a great job of trying to feed to the front of the net and get the guys on the back door. And Toledo's done a great job of having a defenseman there with his head on his swivel, picking up that guy on the back door. So all in all, great play by both teams so far. They're just still first period of the first game trying to feel each other out. So it'll be interesting to see how this second game goes this afternoon. Weston was there, biding a little bit of time as he was stick handled just for a little bit. Lombardo picked it up, tried to throw it up to Thomas, who wasn't able to control it as that puck goes back deep behind Colton. Weston's got it, looks up the boards, chips it up to Thomas. Thomas has got Roman with him. He crosses over, tried to get it fed over to Roman, but Roman's able to still pick it up as he got deflected away by the defenseman. Roman's behind the net, both defensemen followed Roman. Thomas still has it in his feet, throws it out front. Nobody was there. Good job by Thomas to try to get that puck out front. Puck's thrown on net. That goes off the side of the net. Roman's got Tate and Thomas out front. Fed back out to Wolf. Chip back. Toledo's going to start off the second period with a 1:30 power play as there was a little bit of body contact there at the blue line. And Wolf took a tumble. So we're going to have a minor penalty for roughing. And we'll see how the second period starts as Toledo is still leading this game 2-0 after the first 13 minutes of play.
Sorry.
Face off won by Signs. Signs throws it over to Frank. That gets knocked back to Signs. Signs brings it into the Cleveland zone. Lost control of it, but picked up by Thomas. Thomas takes a shot, goes off the defenseman's stick who was covering him. Wolf throws it back deep in the Cleveland zone. Wraps around the boards. Signs is going after his defenseman who gains control of the puck. Throws it up the near boards on his side. Cleveland ships it out to center. Intercepted by Frank. Did a good job of getting low. No trips there. Thrown back up to the neutral zone. Cleveland gains control of it, crosses it over center, brings it across the blue line, chips it ahead to the centerman there. Colton covers it. He goes rebound. Colton went to cover it, and 3 forwards attacked the net, and one of the 3 knocked it in. Down goes the official. He's already laughing that one off. He's making his way up slowly. Coaching staff for Cleveland seemed a little concerned as he was a little gingerly slow getting up. But he shook off his partner and the coaching staff of Cleveland, so luckily he's up on his own and skating. Waves off that icing. Puck's held in there by Clark. He throws it down to Russo. Russo takes a shot. Rebound, backhand wide of the net was Carter. Cleveland picks it up, brings it up out of their defensive zone, or at least attempted to. Puck's held in there by Clark. Puck's banked off the boards. Russo controls it, takes it deep in the Cleveland zone. He's battling 2 Barons, make it 3 Barons. Puck comes out. Slid right in between Clark and Krug, and Cleveland's going to skate it out into the neutral zone. Crossover center. Schultz just chips it off the board, so 12 puts it deep into the Toledo zone. Puck comes up the boards, fed to the point by his winger. And the defenseman here on the near side looks like McMahon dumps it back into the Toledo zone. Puck still being controlled by Cleveland. Behind the net, Lombardo throws up the far boards. Cleveland defenseman steps up, goes right in, puts a shot on net. Lombardo knocks that off to the far boards again. Cleveland dumps it behind the Toledo net. Works hard on it. He's got his head up. He looks to chip it up to Signs. Puck comes across ice. Put down in the corner by Cleveland. Lombardo picks it up, throws it around to his partner. He's not able to get there, but Krug does get there and just chips it out of the zone. That puck's not going to go all the way for icing as the ref already waved it off as it was going through the neutral zone. Puck chipped behind the net by Signs. Jax picks it up. Tried to tuck it out front short side, but got it knocked away. Cleveland's got the puck, skates it through the neutral zone, brings it down the near boards. Reese hits the brakes, looks to feed it, goes off Colton's blocker. He makes the save there. He still follows the puck. Puck comes out to the Cleveland point. He takes the shot, goes wide of the net. Fed back to McMahon. He dumps it back into the zone. Reese picks it up. He gets that puck deflected and blocked by Lombardo. Lombardo kicks it with his foot as Ronaldo would do, up to Franks. Franks speeds it up to Signs. He's got one guy to beat. Tried to cross over. If he would have skated wide with the puck and angled in, he would have had the strong shot. Instead, he lost the puck through the hash marks and lost the scoring opportunity. Clark to Wolf. Wolf goes to Thomas. Thomas chips it up to Signs. Signs brings it across the line. Takes the shot, and the goalie's able to see that and glove it. Face-off won by Dunn. Dunn won it back to Russo, takes the shot. That got deflected. Tate controls it, throws it back to Rourke. Rourke has time, he throws it deep. Deflected away by the defenseman. Russo picks it up, throws it on net. That went wide. Cleveland has it. They chip out to the neutral zone far side. Comes down in the Toledo zone. It's not going to go for an icing. Cleveland still picks it up. Clark bumps his guy, ties his guy up. Not able to be controlled was Toledo. Cleveland just dumps it back in the near corner. Puck goes behind Colton, comes back to the other side. Puck's out front. That guy's not able to put a shot on net. Puck's dumped down in the corner by Cleveland. Rourke's able to control it. He feeds it up, ends up on the stick of number 14. He gets his shot deflected. Defenseman steps up, holds the blue line with Davis. Just a moment, Russo battles hard, trying to drive through everybody. Cleveland picked it up just outside his reach as he tried to make a swing at it. Tate and Russo are on it. Puck's brought into Cleveland zone. Tate still has it. Russo's going for a line change. He's circling the zone, looking to buzz the tower. Puck's chipped ahead to number 5. He's got the wheels. That's going to go for an icing. Face-off won by Signs. He puts the shot down towards the corner. Puck came up to Wolf. He took a shot, and it went wide of the net on the near side here. Puck headman by Cleveland out of their zone, crossed over. Solstice did a good job of holding up the blue line to stop from going offside. Thomas picks it up. He's got the guy wide. He's going to drive hard to the net, takes the shot. Good quality shot. Had the rebound just outside of Jaxie's reach. Puck's thrown across the front of the net in the Cleveland defensive zone, brought out through the neutral zone. Held at the blue line. Good job by Lombardo, get his stick there. Roman's able to pick it up. He's got one guy to beat. See what he does. He's going to take the guy wide. Has a move. Wasn't able to get a shot off. He tried to get cute with it. All he had to do was shoot it on net, and the goalie was already going down. Puck headman to the guy, number 5 here. Good speed by Rourke to get back and tie his guy up and get the shot away. Jax picks it up, chips it off the boards. He had Tate. Tate's got the puck, brings it in the Cleveland zone. He takes one move, gets a shot off. Rourke steps up. He's going to hold it for a second, shoots it into the Baron coming right at him, but he's able to chip it back deep into the Cleveland zone. Cleveland's starting to cherry pick a little bit as they're feeding 2 guys behind the Toledo defenseman. You can hear Coach Wolf at the defensive end of the bench yelling, behind you, behind you. And neither one of the 2 defensemen out there right now were paying attention. Cleveland brings it through the neutral zone. Good stick poke check there by Rourke. It gets knocked back into his zone. He throws it up the boards. That gets intercepted by Davis. Davis takes the puck down in the Toledo corner. Chipped up the boards by Russo. Tate's got the puck. He's going to chip it around the defenseman, picks it up himself, takes a shot on net, rebounds there, covered by the Barons goalie. Face-off won by Signs to Franks. Franks puts a puck on net. Thomas went the other way. He went to the top of the circle. If he would have went straight to the net, he could have picked up the rebound as it was there with that shot from Jax. Coach Wolf being very polite, telling Jax Franks to put his stick on the ice and not lift it off the ice again, and then followed up with a thank you. Puck brought up through the neutral zone by Cleveland. Solstice has it. Good back check there by Wolf. Gets his stick in the zone. Knocked it off the stick. Puck shot wide of the net. Solstice tries to throw it out front. He lost control of it. Thomas tried to get it out of the zone as he went down. Was not able to get anything on it. Puck knocked down by Lombardo. Puck knocked behind the net by Wolf. Wolf throws it around to Frank. Frank's not able to control it. Ends up now getting it past the defenseman. Sign picks it up, brings it through the zone. Good defensive play there by the Barons as he's able to back check and tie up Signs and forces him to lose the puck. Puck thrown up the boards. Wolf throws it back deep in the corner for Franks. He headmans it to Signs. Signs shoots it 4 foot wide of the net. Good quick release by Roman. Roman still has the puck. He's got Thomas going to the front of the net. Puck's headman through the neutral zone by the Barons. They cross over the blue line. Rourke's forcing his guy wide. Gets that puck knocked off his stick by Tate. .2:15 left in the second period. Toledo's still up 2-1. Cleveland tries to headman it to the guy behind both defensemen, as we mentioned just a little bit ago. Good stand-up collision here. Good play there by Russo to feed Krug, who wasn't able to control it and just got handcuffed and shot the puck into the corner. Puck's brought down to the Toledo defensive zone. A little bump in there. Puck's controlled there by the Barons. The Barons try to throw a backhand. Nolan probably had a hard time seeing that. He had a line in front of him with black jerseys looking like a penalty kick in a soccer match. Puck's brought back to the blue line. Shot. Kick save there. Rebound was there, had 2 defensemen for Toledo in front, didn't see the guy stand behind him, and he was there to bury it. With 1:18 left to go in the second period, that's going to make the score 2-2. Face-off won by the Barons. Reese just chips it ahead, tried to get there himself, wasn't able to. Thomas takes the puck out of the zone. Is looking to get it up to Signs. Face-off won by Cleveland. They were able to control it, bring across center ice. Nice cross-ice pass there. Nice job by Thomas to chip it around the defense to the winger. He still has the puck. 50 seconds left. Gets it up to Frank. Frank tries to headman to Signs, who's not able to control it. Puck's held in by Thomas. Signs had it. Got his stick lifted at the last second as he was trying to get a shot off. And Cleveland just throws it back into the defensive zone of Toledo. Went right through the legs of Colton's 5-hole as he wasn't expecting a shot. Face-off won by Cleveland. Back into their defensive zone. That puck's put back in the zone by Wolf, and that's going to go for an offsides. Good job there by Krug to have his stick on the ice. Puck's down in the corner there. He's got help there by Tate. Tate comes in. Those two guys are battling 2 Barons in a dogfight in the corner. Cleveland brings it out, crosses over center. Guy loses his footing. Russo has the puck, getting chased back into the zone. Colton's able to kick that off to the corner. End of the second period. Cleveland's now regained control of the lead as it's 3-2.
Let's go! Get over here!
As you can tell, Coach Dunn's not very happy with the performance in the second period. It's going to be a very heated discussion over there for these 8 and 9-year-olds as they've been sentenced to the bench to sit and listen to the coach talk. Face off won by Toledo. Russo gets it, chips it to the boards. Dunn's there to battle. Russo and Dunn still battling. Puck's brought in with Russo's feet. He comes down, tries to angle the net. He's got 2 Barons on his back. Cruz forces his guy wide. Wolf steps up, keeps it in the zone. Chipped over to Dunn. Dunn's got Russo, tried to backhand it to him. That goes into the near corner here. Carter was there, had his stick lifted, and the puck's going to be brought out to the neutral zone by the Barons. The Barons are doing a really good job of keeping a winger wide, as they're noticing that both defensemen and wingers are attacking the puck strong side, or the strong side puck side, as we come through the neutral zone. So they've been doing a really good job of spreading out, stretching the ice, and forcing Toledo to play a good game. Wolf got tripped up there by Colton. Colton's still finding the puck behind the net. Tate's got it. He's got Carter ahead of him. Russo's coming up. That gets thrown across into the zone. Russo picks it off the boards, hits the brakes, gets it to Dunn. Dunn's not able to get a shot off. Quick break here by the Barons. Barons go wide behind Lombardo. That shot's wide of the net. Roman has the puck, brings it out. Tried to get cute, lost the puck, and just dumps it deep into the Cleveland end. Roman's a strong enough player to where if he just uses his speed and just drives around the guy, he's able to get a better shot and scoring opportunity. That puck was bobbled there by Colton as he tried to glove it. Roman has it, go wide. He's going to try to get a shot off. Does, but hits the outside of the net. Puck comes up to Rourke. Rourke's going to try to rip one quick, but lost it as it rolled off his stick. Roman's there and buries it, 5-hole on the goalie. Good job by Roman to go to the front of the net. Gets the shot that wasn't able to get all the way to the goaltender. Just turns around and puts it through the 5-hole. It's a very evenly matched game here this morning as Cleveland and Toledo are tied 3-3 with both teams having 15 shots on net. It's not a great goal save percentage for either goalie at 66%, but I'm sure they'll take it as long as their team comes out with the W. Puck's thrown through the neutral zone. Tate picks it up. He takes a shot on net just wide of the far post. Puck's chipped back towards the Cleveland's defensive zone by Clark. Puck's fumbled at the neutral zone, thrown back into the Cleveland defensive end by Krug. Tate's hard on it, has one guy, hits the brakes, tries to throw it out to Krug. He's not able to get there, but Russo got a shot on net, and great job there by the goaltender of Cleveland to stay square and eat that in the chest. Face off won by Cleveland as they throw it to the near boards. Not able to control it. Russo throws it towards the net. Went across the ice to the far side. Krug's hard on it. Chips it out to Clark, who's not able to hold the blue line. He's going to have to throw it across to Russo. Russo holds the blue line just in time for Tate to tag up. Good job there by Tate to angle his guy off the puck. Puck comes up to Wolf. Wolf tries to feed it up. That gets deflected and knocked away. Krug does get it, crosses over center, dumps it in, he's going to go for a full line change here. Headman up through the neutral zone with Cleveland. Cleveland chips it up to their winger Davis. Davis crosses over the Toledo blue line, forces Rourke just to wrap it around, gets it over to Wolf. Wolf throws it up the boards. Not able to get there was Frank. Frank's behind the net. Cleveland's doing a great job of putting one guy behind the net, putting two guys in front, and both Toledo defensemen are just in all of the guy behind the net, not picking up their guys in front. Backhand kick save there by Colton. Frank gets it out of the zone, just headmans it up to the neutral zone. Picked off by Cleveland. They throw it back into the Toledo zone as it went under the Weston Rourke's stick. Weston has it, circles the net. Throws it up the boards to Jax. That puck took a bounce just as it got to Frank. Roman now has it in his zone. Circles behind Colton. He has Thomas on the boards. He's going to blow by Thomas. Skates right into the centerman there. He got the puck knocked away with signs. Good pressure by Jax as Jax tried to force the guy to make a bad decision. Cleveland's able to bring it back, 3-on-2. Crossover, they're looking for the guy across the ice. That puck went all the way across the front of the net by Colton. Puck's held in the zone down here. Little bump there by Russo on his guy in the corner. Weston throws it up to Krug. Krug throws it up to the blue line. That puck comes out. Tate picks it up. He's going to try to get it ahead. And that was going to be offside by Russo, as he wasn't able to drag his toe across the blue line as Tate entered into the zone. With 7:53 left here in the third period, the score is still tied 3-3. Face-off won by Cleveland. Cleveland controls it across center ice. Good back check by Russo. He was able to slow the guy up. Good job by Clark to get in the shooting lane and tie up the shooter's stick, as he wasn't able to get a good shot off. The puck goes down behind the goal line. Brought back up, fed out front. Good shot blocked there by Clark. Puck gets deflected to the boards. Tate tries to chip it out, does so, gets it up to Russo. Russo's still skating through his guy. He tries to throw it through, does. Puck's still loose. No opportunity for a rebound there. They headman it up to their guy breaking up through center ice. He lost it, but Ella's able to pick it up. Good back check there by Tate. Puck still held in the Cleveland zone by Ella. He lost the puck. Puck came across to the defenseman. He shot it wide of the net. Puck goes behind the Toledo net. Tate picks it up. He's got two guys in front of him that he can headman it to. Throws it across ice to Russo. That puck comes across the blue line as Kruger's entering into the zone. Puck dumped deep. Both forwards are going for a line change. Roman's fresh off the bench. He's the only forward in the offensive zone at the meantime. Bad puck control there by Colton, but luckily he was able to go behind the net, not into the goal. Puck took a bad bounce, causing Roman to lose his footing. throws off Colton's glove, goes behind him and in. Puck won there by Cleveland. They bring it into the zone. Still controlled by Cleveland in their offensive zone. Puck controlled by Cleveland down behind the Toledo net. Still has control of it. Throws it across ice to the defenseman. Defenseman's got the shot. That puck went right through the legs as it was tipped by Roman. Not much Colton could have done on that as he was trying to make the save and it got deflected by his centerman. Puck held in momentarily. Puck chipped over Tate's stick as he was breaking into the zone.
You gotta get in front. Oh my
God. Puck goes wide at Colt. Wolf's on it. He gets bumped from behind.
Go.
No penalty there. Krug chips it forward to Russo. Russo gets to it. He's got the defenseman to beat. The defenseman hits the brakes, takes it around the net, gets deflected by Krug. Puck chip wide. Davis is here on the near side. He's going to get a shot. That's a glove save by Colton. Toledo's yet to realize that Cleveland is cherry picking and they're taking a guy wide every single time. Somebody's got to sooner or later see that and pick it up. Face off won by Cleveland. Cleveland controls it, takes the shot. Glove save by Colt. They're still taking exception to Colton. Glad to see the Cherokee stand up for their goalie and taking exception to the little pokes after the whistles. Puck cleared out to the neutral zone by Krug. Krug tried to get to Russo. That pass was behind him. He's still able to control it. A little hack and whack in there, but not going to be called. Wolf takes it, dumps it deep in the Cleveland zone. No pressure in the offensive zone by Cleveland. We're going to get a penalty here on Cleveland. Cleveland's going to get shorthanded. Now we're going to get no power play out of that as Russo came in and played the guy that had the delayed penalty. So instead of getting the power play, we're going to play five-a-side. That's a good call by both officials. They had the delayed penalty on Cleveland, and Russo just went up and knocked the guy back down that had no position in the play. That's going to be interference call every single game. Tate's going to take the draw with Jack Franks and Roman Signs on his wings. Roman tries to dump it in the zone, gets picked off there by the defenseman. They're able to clear it out of their defensive zone quickly. has the ability to take the guy wide, so he
Go,
controls
Tate.
it, takes the shot just wide of the net on the short side. Puck comes up the boards, held in by Lombardo. He throws it back deep in the Cleveland end. Puck held in. We're going to have a stoppage in play here. With 1:58 left in the period, or in the game at this point, both Russo and Eldridge will get let out of the penalty box at a whistle. So 1:58 and a whistle, both guys in the box will do return to the ice. Shot taken, goalie's able to reach up and glove that, and just takes the whistle to restart. Face off won by Toledo, shot taken by Signs, that's wide of the net. Jax has got it. He's going to throw it out to the blue line. He throws it back to Jax. Jax tries to feed it to Tate. That got deflected. Tate tried to regain control and throw it out front to Roman. Cleveland's able to intercept that, get it out of their defensive zone. Roman had it, chips it wide. He gets crossed over. Tate still has the puck, throws it back in the Cleveland zone, but they break it out. They headman the puck. Good job by Weston to get there and just get the stick in the way and knock it away. So the next stoppage of play, Russo and 87 Eldred will be released from the box at a whistle. Just under 2 minutes to play here. Shot taken, tipped, still knocked away. Puck still there in front of Colt.
Get it out of there.
Colt never even got a stick on that puck, as he had 3 Cherokees in front of him all trying to swing at it. Sooner or later, they got to step off and let him get the shot. Roman has got it, had Carter ahead of him, skates by Carter, takes it wide, fans on the shot. No scoring opportunity there as he lost control of it. Taken out through the neutral zone is Toledo, or is Cleveland. Cleveland just dumps it the far corner in their offensive zone. Very sloppy defensive play in Toledo's zone by Toledo. That puck dribbled in, Colton just snags it, takes the whistle, and is going to have a face-off. Two left. Cleveland's up 4-3. So Toledo's able to get the puck deep in the Cleveland zone. It'll be interesting to see if Coach Krug and Coach Dunn decide to take Colton out for the extra attacker to try to tie this game up. Face off won by Toledo. Wolf regroups it, throws it over to his partner, which is Clark. Clark tried to throw it up to Russo. That puck got intercepted. Puck comes down behind Colton. The puck's down there. Tate picks it up. He gets picked off. He's battling his guy. Puck's still loose. Still held in by Cleveland with 34 seconds left. Cleveland's done a really good job after the first period of controlling the play in the Toledo zone.
There goes the goalie. Go, Brian! Go, Brian!
Sticks tied up. "12 seconds left as that rush was made up the ice and the pass was headman to Russo. As the camera panned, looks like timeout's called. I don't know which team called that. I would believe it would be Toledo to try to set up one last play in the offensive zone. But as I was saying, as that puck came up the ice, the coaches did decide to pull Colton to get the extra attacker out there. This late in the game, you're not going to see a penalty there, but that could have been called for an interference as Russo was already past the defender and the guy just tied his stick up not to get there. Good hustle by the Cleveland defenseman to tie up Russo's stick. could have gone either way, but as an official on the ice with 12 seconds left, I'm not going to make that penalty call. Coach Dunn yelling for the defenseman to move up closer and closer so it doesn't take as long for the puck to get out to the blue line. Puck's one back to Roman. Roman takes a shot. Deflected just wide to Russo. Cleveland's able to control it. Wolf chips it back. Cleveland has it. And this game's going to end with a Cleveland victory 4-3. The 4-3 victory. That goal does not count as the horn was already gone before the puck entered into the goal. It's a good comeback victory by the Barons. Hopefully the boys can regroup now that they've seen what the Barons have and make the adjustments for this afternoon's game. We don't have much time in between games, but we're going to go ahead and sign off here as soon as both teams make the respectful handshake, which is one of the best parts of our sport of hockey. It's the post-game handshakes after a hard-fought battle. As we're wrapping up, we'll go ahead and let you enjoy your Sunday afternoon, get some football in. I know there's a Battle of Ohio being played in Cincinnati, just as there was here in Euclid, Ohio, in between the Cleveland Browns and the Cincinnati Bengals. So we'll go ahead and sign off